Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as I'm sure you can guess, in today's video we're going to be making some more friendship bracelets. I posted a video a couple months ago making some friendship bracelets that I could bring to the Eras Tour, Taylor Swift's concert this summer, to trade with other people, and that video is now like the most popular video I've ever made on YouTube, so I thought it would be really fun to do another installment of that video while I make bracelets to trade at the Eras Tour movie. So if you live under a rock, Taylor Swift announced that she's going to be showing her concert film of the Eras Tour in movie theaters across the country in October. As soon as the news broke, I bought tickets to go the first night, the second night, and I'm also going 2 more times, I'm pretty sure, the next week, to go with lots of different groups of people, and I'm super excited. She said in her initial post that she wanted people to like dress up and do friendship bracelet trading at the movie as well, so that people who didn't get to go to the concert are able to like kind of have that experience, also see the film and have the excitement of getting to dress up and trade friendship bracelets with other people in the theater. So I really want to partake in that, so I'm making a bunch. I've already made a couple just like over the past couple of weeks, and since I'm going multiple times, I want to make a lot just because I want to be able to like trade with as many people as I want, because I'll talk about this later, but when I went to the actual tour, I feel like I wish I brought more, because I didn't really know how many people were actually going to be doing it. Like, so many people were, so I just like want to be prepared. So before we get started actually making friendship bracelets, I want to show you guys a couple of things from that is like a little update from last time. So the first thing that I want to show is this little box that I made. I'll show some up close video of it also, but I made this little box to store all of the friendship bracelets that I got at the actual tour. So I have all mine in there, and also my like little light up wristband. If you want to see all of the friendship bracelets that I got at the tour, I posted a TikTok of it, and I showed every single one and like talked about them. That's on my TikTok page under like the playlist about Swiftie life or something like that. I wanted a cute place to store them, so I made this little box and I painted all of the different little eras on the outside, and I just think it's really cute. I think I'm going to make another one for bracelets that I got at the movie, because I kind of want to keep them separate. This was like a really fun project to do, and it really didn't take that long, but it's just like a cute little thing to have on my shelf. I also want to go through and show you some of the bracelets that I already made for the tour, because these ones, the ones that I made for the tour were very beautiful, but these I'm like actually trying really hard to make them really pretty, because I was so impressed at the tour with how many people actually made like beautiful bracelets, not just like rave candy, like whatever funny bracelets, but like actually pretty ones, and I do wear them in my regular life. Like, that's how pretty they are. So I really wanted to like step up my game and make some really pretty ones. So I'm gonna show you those, and I'm also gonna show you some of the like new charms and beads that I bought to make bracelets for the movie. So for debut, I've made these ones. This one says Taylor Swift. It has a little heart. And then this one says, oh my, like from Mary's song. Super cute, and it also has a little heart. For Fearless, I've made 3 so far. This one says Superstar with a little star charm. This one says Fearless on it, and it has a little star and a heart. And then this one says Best Day with a little flower. I've made 3 for Speak Now. This one says Long Live, and it has a purple heart on it. Super cute. This one says Haunted, and it has a little purple charm on it. And then this one says Sparks Fly. Also has a purple charm. I really tried to make ones that were different sizes so different people could wear them. This one says All Too Well with a red heart. This one says Starlight, and I like this one because it has a little red star. For $19.99, I've made 2 so far. This is like my favorite one. It says Style, and it has a little blue charm on it. And then this one is so pretty. It says Clean, and it's all these clear beads with a clear clean heart charm. Super cute. I've made 3 for Reputation. This one says Dress, and it has a little dress charm on it. This one says Reputation, and it has a black star and a little dark green charm. And then this one, look at it, pause the video, and then tell me if you know what it means. Okay, it's Don't Blame Me for What You Made Me Do. Isn't that so good? And then I made 3 for Lover. This one just says The Man. This one says Miss Americana, and it has a star bead and a star charm. And then this one says Lover. I've made a bunch for Folklore. This one says Cardigan, and it has a little white star. This one says Folklore. This one says Betty. And then I really like this one. It says Mirror Ball. It has a bunch of just silver beads on it. I've made one for Evermore, and I think I have to keep this one. You guys know that I'm an Evermore girly. And it has this beautiful tree charm on it with this little bronzy charm also. I've made 2 for Midnights. This one says Antihero and has a star and a blue charm on it. So cute. And then this one says Karma, and it has like a bead for all of the eras. As you can tell, I am really going with the different charms because that was one of my favorite things on some of the bracelets that I got that had little personalized charms on them. So I'll show you an up close of a couple of the charm packs that I bought. I bought these at Michael's. They're like kind of expensive for what they are, but like they each come with a lot and they all have great colors for the eras. So I bought these ones that have little hearts on them. These ones are just like little circle charms, and then these ones are different colored stars. They're all, I realized later, supposed to be the birthstone colors. Like that's why they're the colors that they are, but there's perfect colors for all of the Taylor Swift albums, which is like perfect. And then I still have the same like little star beads and flower ones as I used in my last video. Most of the other beads that I'm using are the same. Okay, so I'm just gonna start making some bracelets and doing some chit chat because I don't like have a camera pointing at my hands while I'm doing this because I feel like it's not about making the bracelets, it's about chit-chatting, about having a sleepover style chit-chat. And I made a list of things that I wanted to talk about in this video that are kind of like updates from the last video and just like new fun topics that did not exist at the time of the last video. I'm gonna make a bracelet right now that says Burning Red. I actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I made a bracelet that said the exact same thing in the last video. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but this is like one of my favorite lyrics and I traded that bracelet away, so I want to make another one. One thing that I really wanted to talk about was like my experience at the tour because I haven't talked about it really. If you didn't see, I did make a video, include a couple of little vlog clips from the tour in the video that I made about making my outfit. At the very end of that video, I like stuck in some little vlog clips from the actual concert, but I haven't really like chatted about it. I had so much fun. I went on May 13th, which was the Saturday night of the Philly stop, and it was the night that Taylor said she wasn't doing anything and yelled at that security guard. That was the night that I was there, which was crazy. I can't believe that that's like turned into such a big meme. And like that was even if you did the 1989 Google crossword, not like word scramble game, that was one of the answers to one of the puzzles was she wasn't doing anything, which is so funny. When that happened at the show, I remember like, because that was on the other side of the stage from where I was, so I was like looking at Taylor's back when that happened, so I couldn't really tell what was going on, but I heard her yelling those things into the microphone. And I remember I like had stopped singing and dancing and stuff, and I was looking around and like no one else in my section had stopped. Like no one else seemed to notice. So I thought that maybe it was just some like some weird ad-libs she was doing in the moment that I just like, I don't know, it just sounded weird to me. And then later when we were in the car like trying to get out of the parking lot to go home is when I started seeing TikToks about it. And then I was like, oh, I was like, I totally thought that I was crazy in the moment. Like, why is she yelling? But anyway, not most important thing. But I did want to talk about trading bracelets at the show. So I know that most of the US dates are over, but if you're going to an international show or if you're going to like the second leg of the US run, which I did try and fail to get tickets to, I would say that definitely make friendship bracelets. Like so many people were trading. I didn't really know when we were going in, like, if it was just gonna be a thing that, like, only, like, really big fans were doing and, like, not other people. But, like, a lot of people had bracelets. And even if they didn't have a large quantity, like, most people had friendship bracelets on at the tour. When we first got there, I was a little bit nervous about, like, asking people to trade. If you didn't know, I just went with my boyfriend. And so he was wearing bracelets, but he didn't like trade with anyone. And so I was kind of nervous that like, I don't know, I didn't know if I was like supposed to go up and like ask somebody or if I should wait until somebody asked me. But basically my boyfriend and I, when we first got into the stadium, we were waiting in line to get some food, because he was really hungry. And so while we were just waiting in line for that, was just standing there in like a long line and a bunch of people were passing by, and I just stopped the first girl that I saw that I really liked her outfit. She had like a really cool outfit on, and I was just like, hey, I love your outfit, like, can I give you a friendship bracelet, because I think I had one that kind of matched her outfit. And she was like, yeah. And then she gave me one. And then after, like, the people around us in other lines or people that were just walking by saw that we had traded with each other, everyone was like, oh, can I trade with you also? Can I trade with you also? And then I literally traded all my friendship bracelets in like 20 minutes probably, just like standing there and then like walking back and forth down the concourse. Like, definitely bring them. It was so fun. Doing the first one was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it was really fun. I have to say, I am so proud of the way my outfit came out. Like I said, I made a whole video on making my outfit because that was an experience. If you've seen the video, you know the absolute trauma that I went through to make that outfit. But it turned out so good. I am like so happy with it. I will never get rid of it. I want to wear it to the movie one of the days. I think, or I'll talk about this later, but I think I do want to wear it to the movie theater at least once. And maybe to like one of those Taylor Swift night dance parties or something, because I can't let that outfit go to waste. It's so good. Got so many compliments on it. I got a lot of Lover themed bracelets because of my outfit. One of the girls who traded with me, she was like, you look like Miss Americana. And I was like, slay. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you want to see, I'll put some pictures on the screen of my outfit. If you want to watch me make it and watch me undergo brain damage to make it, you should watch the video. I genuinely, like, the entire show was so good. I wasn't going in spoiler free. I had watched it on the live stream like every night pretty much before we went, so I already knew everything that was gonna happen. I was in like the actual nosebleeds, like second to last row of the entire stadium, and it was still so amazing. My favorite song, oh, I made this way too long. My favorite song of the entire night was Marjorie. That was just like such a breathtaking moment. And when I watched the first, like the opening night live stream on TikTok, that was the song that I was the most blown away that it made it onto the set list. And it was so special. It was so beautiful. She looked amazing. That was my favorite moment of the entire night. I also really enjoyed Shake It Off. I am a Shake It Off stan. I hate to break it to you all. I'm sorry. But I love Shake It Off. I am a Shake It Off girly. And that was like the actual most fun song that I've ever had at a concert in my life, I think. It was so good. I went absolutely feral. My boyfriend and I also really enjoyed the entirety of the Look What You Made Me, or the Reputation set. I really enjoyed Ready For It. I thought that was such a good, I say such a good opener as if like that didn't open the entire Reputation tour. I finished this bracelet. I'm gonna put the ones that I made aside and I'll show you a close-up at the end of each one. And let me pause the video so I can decide what bracelet I'm gonna make next. Okay, we're back. And speaking of Shake It Off, I am gonna make my next bracelet and it's gonna say "This Sick Beat" on it. I'm excited, and I'm gonna add this little blue charm on it. I definitely want to talk about the movie, so I am really excited about it. I feel like I knew that everyone knew that it was coming, but I just didn't know when, and I think it's really exciting that it's coming out like while the tour is still going on, so like that people who, if you didn't get tickets to go to the actual tour, you can still like be a part of it while it's still happening, and it's not kind of like an after the fact thing. It needs to go to international theaters, and I feel like it will at some point. If anything, it's definitely going to be on streaming services at some point in the future, but I really hope that the international fans will get to like go to the movie theater also. The one thing that I'm nervous about is like people keep talking about what the movie theater etiquette is going to be for this. So here's what my thought. I assume that a lot of the people that are going to be at the movie are people who might not have gone to the concert. Like maybe they don't even know, like they haven't seen any of the concert. For example, the second day I'm bringing my parents and I think my brother to the movie theater to see it, and none of them have seen the live streams, none of them went to the tour, so they don't really know what it is. Like they don't know all the songs that she sings, like they don't know any of that. And I don't want the experience for them or other people who haven't yet gotten to experience it, for the experience to be ruined by people like screaming the entire time. Like this is like what my dream for the movie theater etiquette to be. I don't know what it's actually going to be like, but I would like it, everyone is singing along to yourself. I think it would be okay, but I don't want it to be like so insanely loud that like the people around you can't enjoy it, you know? especially if they've never seen it and this is their first time and they want to like actually enjoy it. Dancing is fine as long as it's in your seat. Yeah, and no like screaming or yelling at the screen. And like I say that for myself because I want it to be enjoyable, but also like for the people who like haven't gotten to do it yet and like they want to actually see it and hear her sing and stuff like that. You know, I don't really know what the consensus is yet about what the etiquette is going to be for the movie, but I just really hope that that's what it's like. I'm sure that like at every showing, at every movie theater, it's going to be different, and I wonder if even at some places they're probably going to have employees probably do a little chit chat before it starts to be like, please do not destroy this movie theater, please don't ruin the movie for people in the theaters next to you, like the neighboring theaters, you know, because like if they're showing Oppenheimer in the next movie theater over and there's girls screaming in this one, like it's gonna ruin the experience for the people over there too. And I just like, I don't know, I really hope that it's not like that. But yeah, I mean, like maybe I probably should have bought tickets for my parents to see it a couple days later, like not on the opening weekend, but I just hope that it's okay. The first night I'm going by myself. I am going at like 10 p.m. on the first night. I don't know if I'm gonna dress up. I think I might just wear my cardigan, or I bought a t-shirt at the tour. I bought the black t-shirt that has the colorful graphic on the front, so I might wear that. And then I'm going the next day with my family. I am either probably gonna still dress cozy for that, either like this or the tour t-shirt or something else. I do want to wear my actual outfit that I wore to the tour, my rainbow outfit, but maybe I'll save that for when I go with my friends one time. I think the next Friday I'm going with one group of my friends and then another time with another group of friends, because the girlies need to go. Girlies need to go to the movie theater. When she announced the movie, I went to the AMC website because she announced it in the morning one day, and thank God I didn't have work that day. I had off. I refreshed Instagram and she had posted it like 39 seconds ago. Like that's how quickly it was. And so I immediately went to the AMC website and I got into an online queue. I feel like I had flashbacks to the initial tour ticket drop, sitting in this online queue on the AMC website. I was like, I will do anything for this woman, I swear. And then I bought like however many, like 5 tickets in one go for this movie. And my parents and I have made friendship bracelets together. Like both my mom and my dad have made some that they're gonna wear when we go. Neither of my parents are huge Taylor fans. Like they don't know all of her songs, but they like her. And my dad has been talking about her for so long, about how he like really respects her as an artist, and he's a stan of some of her songs. Like he loves the song style, he loves Love Story, like whatever. But he's like not the kind of person that would go to her concert. Both my parents really like live music a lot, but I think that they would both be extremely overwhelmed by the environment at the Taylor Swift concert, which I completely understand, and I respect them for that, because it's insane to be there. I can't even believe my boyfriend was there and didn't like have a panic attack. But I'm just excited that they and other people who are similar, that like get overwhelmed in environments like that, are going to get to experience like this tour and how cool and just monumental it is. I just think it's nice that other people are going to get to enjoy it, who aren't willing to put up with the absolute insanity that is going to the real tour. Yeah, so I really hope that people at the movie theaters that I go to are interested in trading friendship bracelets, because I'm about to come prepared and I really want to trade. I don't want to like give them away because I really worked hard on these, so I would like to trade with people. So if you're going to the movie, like let me know what date you're going, and if you're bringing friendship bracelets, and like if you're gonna dress up, and what you hope the movie theater etiquette will be at your theater. Just let me know, because I'm excited to talk about it and hear what you guys have to say. I think that I'm going to make a Evermore bracelet next, because I only have one. I feel like it's hard to do Evermore bracelets because the color of Evermore I feel like is hotly disputed. Some people think that it's like brown orange, some people think it's like beige tan. I don't really know. This one that I did is like kind of orangey. I think I'm just gonna do kind of like a beige and clear bead vibe, and I have to do one based on the best song on Evermore, Right Where You Left Me, but I think I'm just gonna do RWYLM, like a little acronym. I wanted to talk about this in this video. I made a TikTok about this yesterday because I have said this to people for a while, just like as a joke. I texted some of my Swiftie friends about it yesterday and they were like, that's so funny, you should make a TikTok about that or something. So I did. And it's basically that you can do like your astrology chart or like star sign chart, but it's in Taylor Swift albums or eras. Instead of like the actual zodiac signs. And the way that I did it is like, this is what I've been saying for a long time. So I'm a red sun, I'm an Evermore moon, and I'm a Midnight's rising. So it's like your big three, but in Taylor Swift albums. And so the way that I think about it is your sun sign is your favorite album. So like your number one favorite album, whatever that is, that's your sun sign. And then your moon sign, or your moon album, is the one that is the most personal to you, that you like really personally connect with, and it's just for you. Like you really connect with it emotionally. It's like it's like you, but it's just personal. I am so not articulate about this, but like, you know what I mean. It's like that one that's like, oof, it's that one. And then your rising sign is, or your rising album, sorry, is the one that maybe like somebody would, when they first met you, they would assume that that's your favorite album. Maybe you dress very similar to that era's fashion, or you are like, I don't know, that album is like very, like it's your vibe, like especially when people first meet you. Does that even make any sense? So for me, my rising album is Midnight's because I have like a very retro style. I like really moody and like sultry things, which I feel like is very Midnight's. I like jewel tones, I like the fall. I feel like that's very Midnight's vibe. So I feel like if somebody met me, they would think that I was Midnight's girly. And like I am, but like that's not my favorite album. So that's my rising sign. And Evermore is like the one that I feel like is like my most deep personal connection. And that one is just what I feel like when I'm alone with myself, I'm an Evermore girly. So that's my big three. For me, it lines up that those are my three favorite albums, but I feel like for most people it might not like line up that way. It might just be like whichever one is you know, it just. So if you want to like do your own reading, comment down below what you think your big three are in Taylor Swift albums. My friends and I were talking about it last night, and I kind of like told them what I think that they would be, and then they told me like what they think that they are, which I think is really fun. And then I made a TikTok about it and people were commenting like what their big three were, or like asking me to do a reading for them. I also thought it would be fun if I tried to like diagnose or do a reading for some other people. So I think in this video I'm gonna try to do some like celebrities, like what I think that their big three are. Maybe I'll do some people that are like in the TSCU, the Taylor Swift Cinematic Universe. Okay, like let me do, okay, I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is, I feel like she is a 1989 sun, moon, maybe folklore, rising, Reputation. I feel like Reputation, rising. So yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, I'm giving 1989 sun, folklore, moon, Reputation, rising. I feel like that's good. So here, I'm just gonna do this for a couple of celebrities, and then if you disagree or if you have some other opinions, let me know what you think for each of these people below. Okay, let me think about Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know her music super well. I feel like I know Sabrina Carpenter better than her. I think that she's definitely Speak Now sun, just because she is, not just because she likes purple, but because she's like very outspoken and writes from the heart. She writes a lot of her own songs, kind of thing. Maybe like Fearless Moon, because I feel like Fearless is very like girlhood to me. It's like very dramatic but like youthful. I feel like that's very Olivia. Maybe Rising. I feel like she could be Speak Now rising also, just because that's just her vibe. But if I had to pick something else, 1989 rising, because she's very trendy. She's very in the public eye. She's very like that girl. She would be Speak Now sun, Fearless moon, 1989 rising. This is so stupid. Like imagine if you weren't a Taylor Swift fan and you just heard me saying all of this. You would be like, is she okay? And the answer is no, but in a fun way. Alright, let me do somebody else. Who else is in the TSCU? Or I could do Selena Gomez. Selena is an Evermore sun. I think so. because she like is very much, she wears her heart on her sleeve. She's very honest, even about the hard things. She's beautiful. She's very soft-spoken now, which I feel like is very Evermore. Selena, okay, yeah, Selena, Evermore Sun. What's Selena's moon? I feel like maybe on the inside she's very, I feel like in her, I don't know her, but I feel like personally she's definitely very for the girls. So maybe she's like a Taylor Swift or a Fearless moon. And then Rising, I'm gonna give her Midnights, because I feel like Midnights is the one where I'm like, that album has everything. She can like dip her foot in whatever. It's 13 sleepless moments throughout her entire life. She's been through a lot. She's had a lot of different careers, like whatever. I feel like that's very Selena. What did we say? Evermore Sun, Fearless, or Taylor Swift debut, Moon, Midnights, Rising for Selena. Let me just put the ones on that I've already made. Let me prepare my next bracelet. I'm gonna make a debut bracelet because I only have 2 so far, and I think I'm gonna make one that says Stay Beautiful. Probably my favorite song on debut, other than Mary's Song. Oh, my 3 favorite on debut are Mary's Song, Our Song, and Stay Beautiful. I'm gonna make one of those, and I'm gonna do this little green star charm on it. But yeah, I thought I would chat about 1989, Taylor's version, because the day that I'm filming this is September 21st, and yesterday was the day when Taylor announced the vault tracks for 1989 after the whole Google search extravaganza with the word scrambles and everything like that. And I really just had so much fun doing that. I did solve my fair share of the puzzles. It was so much fun to play, and like what a cool interactive way to get people involved and excited about the album. I have to say, I did guess Track Slut. I guessed it. I posted a TikTok about it like a couple hours before she actually posted the real track listing, and I was so excited that I had guessed it correctly. Let me know what vault track you're most excited for on 1989. I am really excited for Slut. And for Suburban Legends is such a cool name for a song, but honestly all of them seem like they could be really cool. Am still to this moment now a Style featuring Harry Styles remix Truther. I still believe that it's real and that it's coming. It's just coming later. Like, and this is coming from somebody who also still believes in Evermore Long Pond sessions, which are long gone. Those are not happening. But I really do think that the Harry Styles thing will happen just a little bit later. You know, like she's just like giving it some time to marinate inside of the vault before she releases it to the world, right? But yeah, I'm really excited for 1989. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the release night yet. I posted a video, I think 2 videos ago. It was a video of me doing my nails before I went to Lollapalooza. But in that video, I chatted about Speak Now Taylor's version and the release day for that. I had a little listening party to that with some of my friends, which was really fun. And I would like to do that again for 1989. I just don't know if like everyone's schedules are gonna line up. And also that comes out on Halloween weekend, which if you know me at all, like Halloween is already a really big deal in this house. So I need to make sure that I have all of my festivities in order to make sure that I have time to celebrate everything happening all at the same time. It's so weird to me that the movie is coming out before 1989. Like, I can't believe it's so soon. I don't really remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about 1989 Taylor's version. Something that's interesting to me and people have been talking about a lot is how the marketing for Taylor's version of 1989 has been very beachy, and it's not been very city life, New York City kind of theme, which I feel like was, I mean, I feel like 1989 sonically was a very summery album and just like very poppy, summer, fun, beach vibes, but I felt like all of the visuals and just like the overall aesthetic of the album was very much city-centric, which is why I feel like this is so interesting that they're going for way heavy on the beach theme. And I don't know, I kind of am sad about it because I loved the city aesthetic of 1989. I feel like it was so fitting for the album, and I hope that she like returns to that in some way. I am kind of hoping for another music video for one of the vault songs because I feel like it would just be fun. So I guess Red and Speak Now have both have had a music video for one of the vault songs, so I feel like it would be fun if there was another one. And I feel like she would, just because 1989 is so successful. I just finished my little Stay Beautiful bracelet with my little star charm. I'm gonna put that one on so I can show you at the end. I think I'll make one more and then I'll show you mine and I'll sign off for the day. I'm gonna do one last one, and I decided to do one that says Speak Now on it because I've done a couple Speak Now ones, but I haven't done one that says Speak Now. So I'm gonna do that. I just picked out some cute purple beads for it. Yeah, so if you're making friendship bracelets, definitely send me a picture. You can send it to me on TikTok or on Instagram. And I love to look at them. It's been so much fun to like see all of the creative bracelets people are making. I have seen some of like the actual most beautiful bracelets in my life on TikTok. People have been making the ones, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, that are like multi-strand and they like wrap around each other and they have beautiful like beaded flowers on them with like lots of different charms and stuff, and those are so pretty. But I know that if I made those, I wouldn't want to trade them with anyone. I just want to keep them for myself. Maybe I'll try to make like one like that just for me, but I don't think I would want to give it away because I'd probably be too proud of it. I don't know if the people who are making those are actually trading them away to anyone, but they're so pretty that it's like really impressive that people are doing that. But yeah, so I know I've asked for people to comment about a lot of different things, but like definitely tell me if you're going to the movie, like what you want the etiquette in the movie theater to be, and then also like if you're going to dress up, like what you're gonna wear, like what level of dressing up, because I feel like people who have been to the tour might just wear like merch and like be cozy, but I kind of want it to like be more all out than that. If you're bringing friendship bracelets, like how many are you bringing? I'm trying to be prepared because I want to know how many people are actually going to trade. And yeah, what else did I ask for? Oh yeah, tell me your sun, moon, and rising albums. Or you can go to my TikTok and comment on that there because it's funny. I hope that everyone who didn't get a chance to go to the actual tour is going to get to have like a really enjoyable experience seeing it in the movie theater, because I feel like that's what it's all about, like enjoying and meeting people. That was like one of my favorite parts about the actual tour, trading with people. It was so nice to just like chit chat with like people and like talk about everyone's outfits, and everyone got to show each other all the bracelets they worked so hard on. And oh, I forgot to add my second word. I just wrote speak and then I didn't add now. One of my favorite things at the tour was there were a couple of little girls that I saw that were like baby Swifties. Like they were little, they were there with their moms. Like I'm talking between ages like 7 and like 10, like very young. And I gave away a couple of the bracelets that I made to those girls because like most of them didn't have any bracelets, so I just gave one to them. And it was so nice like getting to see how many different kinds of people are fans nowadays. Like it's not just girls my age and older, like there are still new fans all the time. And it was just so nice to get to like trade with so many people that were all so different, and it was really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this one bracelet and then I'll come back to show you my finished bracelets. Alright, so these are the bracelets that I made. I have this one that says Burning Red, and it's fitting because I have my red ring on. This one has lots of different kinds of beads, super cute. And then here is the Shake It Off bracelet that I made. It says This Sick Beat on it with these like kind of clear blue beads. Here is Right Where You Left Me. I like to do these patterns where it's like 3 of one kind, 3 of another. It's like really pretty. Here's the Stay Beautiful debut bracelet that I made with the little star charm. And then here is the last one that says Speak Now, and I added this little purple charm. Okay guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me while I made some more friendship bracelets for the Eras Tour movie. For all the ones that I've made so far for the movie, excluding the ones that I got from the actual tour. So one of my favorite things about the last video that I made like this was how much chatter there was in the comments. I really loved reading what everyone had to say and everyone's own stories about going to the tour and making friendship bracelets. So definitely don't feel shy to comment down below and just chit chat with me about Taylor Swift and everything like that. If you want to hear more from me, I post a lot more often on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is at graciecreates and my TikTok is at graciecreates, where I post a lot, mostly my art stuff, but I also post a lot about Taylor Swift and other fun fan stuff like that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye. Pretty blue jeans and me running through